In the shed, come on. Go away, go. Up, up, up. Take a cut. Up you go, up you go, up you go, come on. Go on there. Go girls, come on. Go on Ed, come on. Come on. That's not good. Good afternoon everyone and welcome back. Cows are just in the shed waiting. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, so it is fairly stinging hot today. Just another hot day in the Waikato. As you can see, we're drying out big time. Some rain definitely wouldn't go amiss, but not any in the future, so it's alright, it'll come eventually. What are we doing with the cows in the shed? We don't milk in the afternoon, so what are they doing here? Well, today we are pregnancy scanning. So I actually PD'd my herd yesterday, and we're just going to do Dad's today. I'll let you know a little bit later on how I got on, or that herd got on, sorry, it's not mine, it's Dad's. I don't own anything, as I said in my last video. So yeah, now we're just waiting for the vets to turn up, and I'll show you what we do. There's about 130 cows here, so it should take about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit quicker. But it's a fairly messy job, as there, yeah, a bit of poo goes everywhere. So I just gotta put all these cups over the rail here like that, out of the way, because this is where we do it. So the cows will run in here. We're gonna use one side of the pit, and Martha has a little trolley. Martha's our vet, and she's a little trolley who she just goes along here. So we do a row at a time. But you'll see what we do soon enough.
Briar.
Afternoon Martha, back again.
Afternoon Andrew. Shall we do a take two?
Yep, Martha's got a bit of an accent. That's because she's from Holland.
The Netherlands.
Oh, Holland, same thing?
Don't say Holland, make them mad.
Oh really? Oh, she's Dutch. She's Dutch, how about that?
Right, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So hopefully have a good result today, and yeah.
Fingers crossed, was good yesterday.
Yeah. I haven't told them yet what it is, but we'll later. Yeah, and there's Briar over there. Briar's come to help Martha today.
Yeah, so Andrew can do some filming.
Yeah, so then I can film. I don't have to
Why did I set that up?
Yeah, why did you set that up?
I should have kept you busy, mate.
Spotlight for yourself then.
Oh well. Alright, what do you want me to pull the trolley out again?
Yeah, actually.
So that's the little trolley that Martha stands on, and it's on wheels. Push that button at the back, and then she just goes along and does it, but you'll see soon. Come on girls. Up. Come on. Away you go, up you get, come on. Come, push up. Hope she's in calf. She's a nice cow.
25 days. 95.
Oh, nice. AB calf. And this is what Martha's seeing.
115 days.
Not that I can tell you what it is. She's looking for the head circumference, I think. Are you all done? All done. Right, they're out of here. There you go, girls. And then they'll just go and wait down there in the race until they're all done. So all the ones on there kind of green that you've done.
Yep, and then yellow is what we're doing today. Yeah. 102 is good.
Good. 213.
213. 117.
Oh yeah. 84.
84. 95. 113.
So Martha's calling the cow number out, and Briar's got on her iPad all the details of the matings and stuff.
85, 251.
So she's called out the cow number, and now Briar will tell her the last mating, and if the head circumference matches that, then it's an AB calf, and if it's not, then it's then it'll be a run with the bull, so won't be an AB calf. Or it'll be empty like this one maybe. Maybe, no calf in there.
251. Empty.
Oh no, 4 and 2 rows. That's not good. Not a good start.
18, please.
Yes. Calf tag 18, 106 days.
Yes, please. 272.
272. No dates.
No, that's
Oh, should be empty. Maybe.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna get nothing up to
I was going to say the bull might have got her, but I guess not.
Is it funny hips?
Is that funny hip?
Oh, what's her number? 272. Yeah.
Oh, well, she's made the decision.
Well, that's alright then.
Oh, sweet.
She's made the decision
Well,
herself.
it's faint.
She is empty.
Empty. Save.
We'll celebrate this one.
Yay!
So that empty, she had a problem calving last year, and we couldn't get her in calf this year because it'll probably happen again. So now that she's empty, she'll go, and problem sorted. So she sort of sorted herself out really. Come on, gilly gillies, in the shed, and then you can go. Come on, Ed. You can see how dry it's getting though. There's not much green around. That paddock is because I haven't grazed it for 30 days. Even the maize is drying out over there. On top there's big patches that are getting real thin, so I need to go and have a look at that, and we'll do another update soon. Maybe on the next one. And see how messy it gets.
Big baby, 118.
Please, yep. Scale 26.
Yep.
26. No date.
Couple more rows left. Maybe what, 2 full rows? 2 and a bit. And I think it is 10 past 2, so just under an hour. Pretty good going. Last row, they came in a bit better today than yesterday's ones. Maybe they're a little bit hungrier, not so full.
Oh, wait a minute, these are my cows. These are my cows and they're quieter. That's what came in here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that has much to do with it.
60.
3 more. No empties in the last one, Martha.
Shouldn't have said that.
Got the cruise. 167 this is.
167, 95.
Relax you. Yes, please. 288.
288, 97, 103.
97. 295.
295. No dates.
No dates.
Oh,
She's
oh,
pregnant.
yeah.
Shouldn't have said it.
Pregnant. No, she's all good. She's 70.
70.
266.
Done
You've done the
that one.
last cow. You've done the last cow.
Oh, yeah, I have.
All done. That was alright. That didn't. That took 55 minutes, so pretty good. Way better.
Out of the cows, so 137 cows tested today, 125 in calf, 12 not in calf.
Some of those cows we didn't make.
Yeah, I know. I realise that, but they're in calf anyway.
The bulls got them.
Yeah, the bull's got a couple. Yeah, so we didn't.
Is there anything that need to be done, eh?
No. Cows are just off to the chicory now. They can go straight on there. I think it's about 2:30, but it's alright. They can go a little bit earlier because they're getting silage tonight anyway. I should have pointed this out earlier. This is Martha's battery pack, and this is the scanning probe here, eh, Martha?
Yep, that's it. It sits in the introducer,
which just sits down there in the end, and then she sees what we were seeing on the black screen on some goggles. So she just put that along so we could have a look. But time to go and get my cows and put them on the feed bed. I have changed things a little bit. I'll tell you what I've done next, and then we'll go over the empty rates. So it's actually the next day now. I was going to do it yesterday afternoon, but I didn't get time. I had to go and pick up hay last night, so I was in a little bit of a rush. But what I've changed is that yesterday morning I held the cows up in the race and I fed them on the feed pad in the morning. So from the morning they went to their day paddock, and then from their day paddock they went straight into the deferred grazing. So that's one change I've made. I was gonna like put them on the feed pad under the shade for a bit in the afternoon, because they obviously sort of pick all the grass out pretty quickly, and then there's not much for them to chew on. So but I haven't done that today. I don't think I will, unless they're past the feed pad. I don't want to take them back that way then this way. But we'll move these, put them on the grazing, and we'll go over the empty rates. Come on, gillies. So I've also stopped topping it as well. That's another thing I've changed. I'll probably go into it in the next video or the one after that about what my thoughts are, how I'm finding it, and give you a little bit more detail. But we'll go into the empty rates now, and I'll give you a few figures about how we went this mating. So yeah, let's get into it. Right, so let's go through some statistics and the empty rates. I've got a bit of paper here with a few figures on it. It was quite good leaving it to today because Martha sent through a report this morning, so be able to tell you a little bit more. So there was a 8.05% empty rate with these cows, which was good, and with the other dad's mob that we scanned yesterday there was a 8.7. so our overall empty rate is 8.3, which is awesome. If you can get under 10, that's doing pretty well. I think the average is about 15% for this area, so we've nailed that. I'm way happy. It gives us a good chance to have a clean out this year too, because we're bringing through a 24% replacement rate, which means that we can cull a little bit harder this year. We've got a lot of cows we can get rid of, high somatic cell count, bad udders. There's a few 3 titters that I probably wouldn't mind trying to get rid of too. Some that just aren't milking well, and also late calving cows, which I think was why our and Martha tended to agree. But I think that's why we sort of dropped from 11.5% empty rate last year to the 8.3% this year, was that I culled anything calving after the 22nd of August last year. So I think that makes a big difference, because it allows for the cows, or those cows that calve that late are quite hard to get cycling again early. You want the cows to calve as early as possible from our calving date, which is the 20th of July. So I think that had a major benefit, and I'll be looking to do that again this year. So some other statistics. So in the first 3 weeks this year, 56% of these cows will calve, and in this first our 6 week rate of in-calf cows is 80%. So that's fairly high. Only 10% of the herds in New Zealand, or the 10% of the farmers in New Zealand, achieve that. So that's doing well. We're on the right way. Also our heifer survivability, she touched on that in our email. So we took 71 heifers through milking this year, or that calved, and 63 of them got in calf, which was a 88% survivability rating, she said, which is maybe a little bit low. She said you should target maybe a 95%, which does seem quite high, but it's all about profitability too. So it costs quite a lot to get a heifer through to, you know, the grazing and the rearing costs. So the longer you can keep them, the better. Also you get those better genetics if they stay around for a little bit 2, I think. So this is only our 2nd year pregnancy and date scanning the cows. Dad didn't used to do it, he used to just pick out the empties if they were bulling and send them to the works. And when I came home we did that, but we got them PD'd first to make sure they were empty. And then last year I wanted to do it and he agreed, so that was a massive win, I think, because it allowed us, and last year was such a big drought, it allowed us to get empties away real early too. And also you're not carrying them through the winter. You used to carry a few through the winter, whereas I just see it as a liability. They're eating grass, which good producing, or cows that will be producing are eating, so I don't see the point of that. I know it does cost money, and that was his theory, you know, you're not spending money on pregnancy testing, but I think you got to splash out sometimes, and it's beneficial to the farm. And the reason we get them date scanned is because I split the herds in half, which we did for the first time last year, and it worked awesome. So from a halfway point, or half of the cows will go in one mob, and the other cows after that date will go in the other. So we only have one mob of cows calving it at one time, which worked out awesome last year. So that's why we're doing it again. I've just thrown a lot of figures at you, so if you've got any questions or you're unsure about anything, if I've skipped something, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. And I think that pretty much wraps it up, but thanks for watching and we'll see you again next time.